So after going to the D-Spill bias, now we'll be moving on to the next segment of our topic key light is which is edges. So if you can see here, this is the original image what we had, and if I just turn this on or toggle this off, you'll be able to see this one by one. So this was the hand which we had taken it to a very lighter and nice skin tone which it had created through D-Spill bias, and this is the torso here if you can see. So this area over here is pretty much fine. Now if I turn this off, this is what we get. So now next moving on would be our we'll be working on this itself, which is the hand over here. So if you see there are some edges over here, it is not looking good. So what we're gonna do here is we will be actually going to an option which is known as screen shrink or grow. So if I increase this, it actually increases my matte as well. If you see the matte from my alpha, it is also increasing that. So if you can see, yeah, this is around 95% of transparent, and if I go to my RGB, I go back here. So what I'm gonna do is I will be decreasing the or shrinking this down a bit. So by default it is in 0, so I will make this to be minus 0.5. So if you see here on the edges, if I press hit 1 again, it's go something like this. You can also take minus 6 maybe, or maybe minus 2, and then on the screen softness you can actually enter 0.3 so that it creates a nice blur over here, or maybe 1. So 1 will be too high, I guess. Let's make it 0.5. So yeah, this looks pretty good, and this is how you can adjust your edges over here what we had. And it also has some nice kind of feather here. So in this way you can work around and work with your edges. So we actually added some softness, and before adding some softness we actually shrink that by around 0.2 pixels. So that's totally fine, but you have to make sure that you are not overdosing the amount or not taking the amount on a very higher side that the main character is itself getting chalked out. Say for example minus 10. So if you can see, minus 10 is not working out because many of the areas are getting automatically chopped away, and these details are not being maintained. So let us make this to minus 2, and this sounds fine. Always save your file and keep this tendency of saving it, because After Effects has a very major issue of getting crashed if you are running some good heavy files. Now over here, one tip I would like to give you is right now it's running on full. So if I come to from full to maybe third, you might see some pixels, but the time it would like to cache, or the time it would take to cache rather, would be pretty much faster rather than rendering you or providing you a full HD resolution or a full HD preview or a full resolution preview. So I can also go to my quarter just in order to check this, but in quarter there are areas which is pixelated, so again turning this to full gets you there. But again it depends upon your requirement, so I will right now prefer working on half. That's totally fine. And this hair is, and the keying is totally looking natural. There are no green spills on this footage. Many a times what do people do is they just insert this key light and they just select the color and they just key that out. But after that there are several procedures which are to be maintained according to the production pipeline. Like, it should be 100% natural, and there should not be a single kind of green color present on your character, or maybe any kind of green pixels, or rather the chroma color shouldn't be present. It might be blue also sometimes. So we have to make sure that we are just not eliminating that color by selecting this screen color, and that's it, the work is done. There are several other procedures and several other tips and tricks and several other parameters which needs to be tweaked. So I hope you are able to understand how important it is to work on a chroma footage, and there are so many several steps in order to get a very fine output. This is the final output what we are getting here, and the original, if you can see, it was totally green, so we just replace it with this background over here while maintaining all my hair smoothness, and all the hair detailing are being maintained. The main purpose of this choosing this footage was the complexity of this footage, as there is too much hair movement and these details needs to be maintained pretty well. So I hope you guys have liked this session.